Arnold would have been by far the best bodybuilder ever. Nobody can touch him.
You're not even holding back saying that.
No. Look at that shape.
My God.
There's always tension between Mike and Arnold.
Schwarzenegger sat down. I scared him.
Did we take steroids? The answer is yes.
How do you feel about those comparisons?
I mean, it's an
compare-
honor. Like, he's an absolute GOAT, you know? And I don't think I would ever replace him as a GOAT in bodybuilding.
The man who changed bodybuilding forever, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Before he was the Terminator, before Hollywood fame burned his name into pop culture, Arnold was just a skinny Austrian kid with a dream. A bold, unstoppable ambition to become the greatest bodybuilder ever. What he did next literally rewrote the rules of bodybuilding. Arnold grew up in Thal, Austria, in a strict household run by his father, a local police chief. He had little but poured his heart into strength training starting at age 15. He built makeshift equipment, devoured bodybuilding magazines, and fell in love with Rick Park's look and philosophy. By age 20, Arnold had claimed the 1966 Mr. Universe, making him the youngest champion ever. That same year, Joe Weider spotted him and invited Arnold to the legendary Venice Beach. That moment marked the birth of a legend. In 1969, Arnold entered his first Mr. Olympia in Brooklyn. His biggest rival was Sergio the Myth Oliva, a Cuban-American powerhouse with freakish proportions. Oliva beat Arnold in what became one of the sport's most dramatic upsets. Arnold later admitted that seeing Sergio was like running into a brick wall. It lit a fire under him. In 1970 he took back the crown and went on to win 6 consecutive Olympia titles, from 1970 till 1975. He also faced division among philosophies, Mike Mentzer's high-intensity training versus Arnold's volume-heavy style.
There's always tension between Mike and Arnold. Because Mike would say, you don't need to train 6 days a week, twice a day like Arnold does. You only need to train 2 or 3 times a week. Arnold's methodology was being challenged in print, in the magazines. Arnold didn't like that. I remember Arnold said something about Mike's stomach. Arnold said, hey, you have a fat stomach anyhow. Mike's like this. I'm like, oh my God. These two guys were going to fight each other. People were holding them back. In years later, they made up.
In 1980, when Arnold returned from retirement, many felt Mentzer was robbed. The controversy filled headlines. Until now, we see some videos regarding this. The late 60s and 70s saw Arnold training nightly at Gold Gym in Venice, the Mecca built by Joe Gold. Here, amid dirty concrete floors and mixed crowds, Arnold sharpened his edge. He shared benches with Franco Colombo, Frank Zane, Riggs, and more. Arnold described it, Gold's was my Harvard and Yale. It was raw, gritty, backed with legends, and would fuel the bodybuilding explosion.
The greatest feeling you can get in a gym, or the most satisfying feeling you can get in the gym, is the pump. Let's say you train your biceps, blood is rushing into your muscles, and that's what we call the pump. It's as satisfying to me as coming is, you know, as having sex with a woman and coming. So can you believe how much I am in heaven? I'm like getting the feeling of coming in the gym, I'm getting the feeling of coming at home, I'm getting the feeling of coming backstage when I pump up, when I pose out in front of 5,000 people, I get the same feeling. So I'm coming day and night. I mean, it's terrific, right?
And then Arnold did the unthinkable. He took over Hollywood with Conan, the Terminator, Predator. He transcended bodybuilding and became a global icon. He didn't stop there. In 2003, he shocked the world again by winning the California governorship. From an immigrant to governor, a ride built on grit, marketing, and charisma. Arnold didn't just rest on past glories. He co-founded the Arnold Sports Festival, aka the Arnold Classic now, the world's second largest multi-sport fitness event behind the Olympia. He returns annually to promote the sport, inspire athletes, and give back to the community. He still trains at Gold's with Dolph Lundgren, supports with youth programs, releases training newsletters, always pushing the fitness narrative forward. He keeps giving back to the bodybuilding community and trying to raise the prizes in bodybuilding, since bodybuilding isn't considered like a very mainstream fitness category. That's why. Or sport, in fact.
How do you feel about those comparisons?
I mean,
people
it's an
compare-
honor. Like, he's an absolute GOAT, you know? And I don't think I would ever replace him as a GOAT in bodybuilding, because some people talk about that. Because I don't think you can compare the impact he's had on the sport. Like, Arnold never bitched about prize money. He went out, he went to Hollywood, he did all this shit, and he made bodybuilding like mainstream for a while.
Absolutely.
Purely because of who he was. You know? That's greatness.
Also, Arnold's story proves one thing. Your past doesn't define you. Your vision does. A farm kid became Mr. Olympia, Hollywood star, governor, and fitness icon, simply because he believed and outworked everyone. Now it's your turn. What legacy are you building? This is what made the GOAT of bodybuilding, and he is the GOAT regarded by many of bodybuilding champions, Arnold Schwarzenegger. No one really comes close to the impact he had on bodybuilding, the way he transformed it from nothing to something, and it keeps growing every year. Nowadays you see the whole people of the new generation looking at bodybuilders, and I wish there were more like videos like this that you are seeing right now to show everything that the bodybuilding era had to offer. Nowadays we don't see that much often. The way they trained, the way bodybuilding was their life. Today there is more videos on social media, but this golden era of bodybuilding will never be replicated again. It was really great to see how he changed the game for everyone and opened a lot of doors for a lot of athletes and helped them create a career. And I'm hopeful to see what's coming next.